All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris, and of course, this is Born on 11/9/70. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to check out one of my videos. Now, I tried to do the Google Live and an event, and for some reason, it wouldn't work, so I had to start it over again. So it'll probably take a minute or two before people start realizing that it's on a different video. So this is going to be something that I think is very important for people to see. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos lately, you will notice that I've talked about how both sides are corrupt. This is a system that is geared towards playing with your emotions, telling you what you want to hear, and really just having their own agenda. Um, I, I'll tell you, it's very frustrating because the people continue to get fooled. And I'm going to show you guys that Hillary and Donald Trump are not who they pretend to be on camera. I'm going to show you examples out of Donald Trump's own mouth. Now, the sad part is with this Yahoo Live, barely anybody's watching. There's only 2 people watching right now. When I did the Google Plus, there would be 30 or 40. So it shows the difference and how difficult this is going to be on this YouTube Live. But I'm using it now because I got to get used to it. And the invites, you can't do those anymore. The question and answer no longer works. There is the live chat if you want to do it. So bear with me. But for the 4 people that are watching, I guess a majority of people will end up let me just get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to show some examples of first what Donald Trump says now, which most people believe in, and what Donald Trump really thinks of Hillary, because they're portraying an act to fool people. And I've basically said that you have to be careful about this. So I'm going to do the screen share. So remember, the fair use, I can only show a little bit, but I mean, a little bit is going to be enough. So let me do the screen capture. And I want you to listen first to what Donald Trump says nowadays that everybody believes. And that's why he calls her things like Crooked Hillary. So let's get to that part first.
She's one of the worst secretaries of state in the history of our country. Now she wants to be our president. Look, I'll be honest. She has no natural talent to be president. Trump claiming Clinton.
Okay, so that's the first part. We've seen it. He calls her Crooked Hillary all the time. I mean, you'd think that if he saw her, he'd probably smack her or something, the way he talks about her, how he does not like her. And obviously, I will post the links to these videos if you want to watch them in their entirety. Now, this is a different video back in 2008, and I want you to hear what he really thinks of Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I mean, I'm a little biased because I've known her for years. I live in New York. She lives in New York, and I've known her and her husband for years, and I really like them both a lot. And I think she really works hard, and I think again, she's given an agenda that's not all of her, but I think she really works hard, and I think she does a good job, and I like.
Okay, so she's given an agenda. Like I've said, these things, they're not selected. I'm sorry, they're not elected, they're selected. And if this doesn't show people what is really going on, she pretends to be this evil person. He pretends to be this good person. The idea is to get you emotionally involved so you do not understand how they all work together. I've said so many times about the symbolism. If you pay attention to symbolism, it'll tell you everything that you need to know. That when you have our national bird is the eagle, and you'll always notice that the wings are always spread apart, giving the illusion of diversity and separation. Now, you'll have a left wing and you'll have a right wing. Sound familiar when it comes to government? Well, if you bring those wings and you follow them in, what do? They attach to the same entity. So yes, Donald Trump has not been a lifelong politician. Yes, he's got millions of dollars, so he can't be bought. And yes, he's saying everything that you want to hear. But that should show right there what's really going on. And I'm going to keep this video very short so you could watch it when it uploads. But they are not enemies like they portray on TV. They are lifelong friends. You heard it from Donald Trump's mouth himself. They have been friends for years, and from what I understand, they are related to one another. Now, they are cousins, but they are 19th cousins, which is not exactly, close. But still, it's not what they want you to think. It is an act. It is a way to get the people on an emotional roller coaster. They sucker people in every time. So it's not like I'm trying to give false hope of all the people that think Donald Trump is going to win and save the day. It's not what you're led to believe. They will tell you everything that you need to hear so they can get your votes, get your trust. Right now, he's screaming that we need a stronger military, we need more police. So when this whole martial law situation happens and Obama ends up with his third term, we were cheering while they were doing this. So they do it hidden in plain sight. It's right in front of you. People are waving their flags saying, yeah, that's exactly what we need. Because they set up or they take advantage of all these events where people get injured or killed, whether it's staged or not. It's used to be a plan, and you'll find out the hard way. It always happens, and people don't want to learn, and people like me will get ignored. That's why right now 6 people are watching this, and I blame that first of all on YouTube Live, because Google Plus, I could send an invite to everybody. Can't do that here. So I'm going to ask you guys out there who care, who watch this, because obviously the majority of people are going to watch this once it's no longer live. Um, please share this. Get this out there. They are friends, but they'll pretend on when the camera's on now that they hate each other. Why? Because it's a political play and you're being played. So if you're tired of that, it's time to put a stop to this. Otherwise, we're going to get exactly what we deserve. Now, those of us who are prepared for this situation really don't have to worry about it, or at least don't have to worry about it as much as probably 99% of the people. They tend to always want to find out the hard way. So if you want to keep being distracted by Pokemon Go or what's the latest Hollywood gossip or your favorite sports team, you're going to be very unhappy when there's potential martial law that restricts you with all those lovely military and cops that you all cheered about. So, really quick, 5 Artist Liberal says, great video, Chris. Thank you as always. And Mitch Ola says the number 7. That's always good. So maybe it's a lucky number. So unfortunately, I tried to set up the event to the one that I did yesterday. It won't work. It's just this YouTube Live is going to make things so inconvenient. But at least you can get my message. Whether it's live or not doesn't matter to me. So um, it is what it is. This is the future of Google. Like I've said, people ignore the stuff. Eventually, they're going to just take away our ability to even say anything anymore. And the people will be distracted. And the trolls will do their job where they get paid to be traders to make a little fiat currency. And 5 Artist Liberal says, I will share this great info. Thank you. So I'm going to keep this short because I know people on the majority have a short attention span. Not you guys, but I'm talking about when they see something that's 30 minutes long, they may not even watch it. So please share this if you can, and stop being fooled. Thanks for watching.